I bought, you know, vitamins. They were gummies. They all melted. Jeez.
Into one big gummy.
Yeah.
He said we can eat them later, and he'll give us a sermon, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a free haircut.
And a free haircut.
Some Kool-Aid if you're really submissive.
Wait for the spaceship to come out of the hills.
Just like an old Wasp album from the 1980s, you've been warned.
We made it!
What's up, buddy?
Hi.
You want to park this for me?
I already dropped my bike in the parking lot.
I'm sick of being on this today.
Park it. Just kill it right there. You're done.
Kill it and drop it.
Yep.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you
Good
doing?
to meet you finally.
Thank you.
How's it going, Cody?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
It's Oliver from Discord.
Yeah, one quick 26.
Obviously, you found the disco lights I put
Yeah,
up.
I love it. I was like, that better be them because I'm stopping the bike right there. What a fun little ride in. Well, as you'll be able to see, my camera was not in stable mode, so making this video was a little interesting, but it was a beautiful ride. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Am I on camera? Oh no, how embarrassing. First time in.
I know, I'm embarrassed every time I do it. Here's my ticket. There he goes.
Oh, I don't need you to bring it up. I should have you on my list. If I don't have you on my list.
I stressed for 1,000 miles about having the ticket, and now you don't need it.
I know, they send everybody tickets and stuff. For Cody?
Yep.
Perfect. And I just see you here for a standard ticket, no worries. The other option would have been an early bird if you signed up in like February.
Yeah, I'm not an early bird.
Neither am I.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then camping is go where you feel like it.
All right. This tent unzip is brought to you randomly by Random Lee Trees and Pacoey Pete. Looks like they're ready to have some fun.
You know what that is.
Same thing that's down here. No. You know, I love my gas can hoodie. I always wear it. I'm the only one that doesn't fucking have one today. Didn't you choose the women's tees to go from on this lesson?
Yes.
Are you taking the lesson too?
No. Well, what are you doing there, Paco Pete?
Oh, last minute shit. Trying to get out of here. Go to class. It's time to learn how
Are you going to school?
I'm going to get schooled. That's right.
Who's schooling you?
I think Andrew. Andrew's going to show me the way.
Oh, speaking of devils, randomly this one shows up. Are you going to school?
I'm going to school.
See, I left school. That's why they're better riders than me. Learn from this, people. Here's the famous bike that takes us to beautiful terrain and local meth camps, apparently. Paco Pete brought us a camp friend from, was it Twitter, Tinder? What was it?
It was Tinder, yeah.
Well, welcome.
That's Super Dave.
Super Dave, welcome. Those pretty boys on not BMWs?
Yeah, they can't afford BMWs. Pretty boys here can't afford BMWs. If their wives loved them, they'd surprise them at Christmas time.
What about that? You get, oh, you have a BMW. I can't tease you now. Any last words?
You know, I'd probably
See you soon.
But
Perfect.
I wouldn't have a problem buying it.
Usually mine's hold my beer, watch this. And he's off. I think it's day 3, day 4. I can't remember what day it is now. Yeah, Maestro. Paco Pete making some coffee.
Trying to. Struggling.
Enjoying the coffee.
We have some randomly over here. Instead of an audio book, I usually listen to it at night. I just listen to randomly. Quietly sawing logs over there. Puts you right to sleep.
Oh yeah,
Almost like my video.
you were doing it.
I don't mean this in a rude way, but his videos aren't good to go to sleep because they're very relaxing. You're probably not going to see him throw his bike off a fucking cliff on purpose.
Not on purpose.
He has the wherewithal. If he runs into a meth house, he turns around quickly. Paco Pete, on the other hand, we're not sure. We'll have to ride with him and see.
All you'll be looking at is my backside leaving you.
No, that's your backside is all for Mr. Dave. What'd you say?
Something like you ain't dating my daughter.
We're a bunch of derelicts, something. And now it's ride time. If these derelicts can figure out where we're going and who's leading.
Andrew's the leader.
We all know what the store is. Oh yeah, sure. There you go. Take me down the goddamn Duro course. What do you think?
I can't hear anything. I got my earplugs in.
I'm not asking you to hear. What do you think? Hey?
I think it's a damn good day. Perfect weather. Can't beat this. Now I can hear.
Oh, that's random.
Cody.
That's
Two days in a
random.
tent. Look at that.
Randomly meeting you here.
Hell yeah. They let anybody up.
How you
there, I
doing?
guess.
Enjoying it? Good day?
Good day.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Freaking excellent
We
day.
know
Even
you.
had our first bear encounter.
Yeah,
Only
I
a
saw
little
a
bit
bear
into
already.
it.
Yeah.
What?
That's why we all stopped down there really quick. There was a brown bear running across the road.
I missed it too, dang it.
It was gone.
Action! Coming up is one quick story time, but I have a story about him. This girl was lost, kept coming to our tent at night, and tried to crawl in his tent, and he turned her away.
So Cody and I are over at the Plain Convenience store getting iced tea and ice cream yesterday. In comes walking a little sawed-off pit bull of a man, all sorts of angry. Comes stomping past us, going, "What in the hell, goddamn, are all these people doing in my store? Rah, rah, rah." Cody and I are standing in front of him, trying to mind our own business, and it's getting more and more difficult as time goes on. Thankfully, the 6'8", 300-pound WWF wrestler behind us defused the situation.
He did.
Then Cody goes over to sniff the shampoo. Shopping
This
for
is
his,
not fully true.
shopping for his shampoo, and he grabs a bottle of lavender Dove, gently brings it to his face, pops the cap, and then money shot all up his nose. Oh, I wish it would have been on camera.
There's no footage. This may not have really happened, right?
You can't move it that fast.
Right?
Yes.
There's no footage.
Of course.
After grabbing some very good pizza, this one was at Dill Pickle Pizza, we went over to the tent and got to meet Dorka on the road in person for the first time. Very cool. And then not long after, I got to meet some people I have been following, Greg and Jess Stone, with their dog Moxie, who they carry on the back of their motorcycles around the world. I actually have a Go Roughly carrier for my Husky dog on my Husky 701. Check some videos out. They will be in the description below. This meeting actually led to another meeting in Canada, which will be coming up in the series, as well as 2 more meetings in my hometown. We also got to meet a guest that has been on Throttled Adventures podcast, and that is Jocelyn Snow. She was watching an enduro competition here, and somebody wrecked in front of her, and I ran up and asked her what she had done to make him wreck, and she told me she did nothing and took off. Anyway, what a great gal. And then the most impressive meeting I had, I think, was this gentleman, Kane. He had just bought this used bike, threw a borrowed tent into a garbage sack with some bungee cords, had never been to a rally, didn't know anybody here, but in true spirit of adventure, he just showed up and went for it. And I had to let him know that I thought that was pretty damn cool, because that's where I started. I'm just so impressed because this is where I started, basically. Who are you?
Kane?
Kane?
Yeah.
He just did it. He didn't care what brand, whatever. He had the spirit and he came.
Yeah.
Hell and that's what
right?
I
That's
love.
what I was talking about.
You never know, but you start here, I love it. It's cool.
Thanks.
2 wheels in a tent, approved. Now, for the record, I cannot prove or deny, confirm or deny, but I believe it was the Canadian group next to us each night was putting some seriously strong-smelling marijuana in the air, and we got the giggles and munchies all night.
It was cold. It was cold.
Good God.
What? You said you
Hey,
wanted to be on
watch the
film.
Watch the light.
Jeez.
Oh, you're not taping anything.
Yo, yes.
See, he blessed you with some of the best content in the last few
Just
days.
shut up
you
and keep
fucking blew
talking.
it off. You blew it off.
Anyway.
You
Anyway,
could have
shut
had
up
a
and
hit
keep.
here. You could have probably made a fortune.
This guy's a star. People show him their boobs.
You guys
This
are
guy
eating.
thinks you're
You know what's
old.
disgusting is you guys are eating Mountain House. Don't you have any kind of
Oh, you said that we were degenerates.
Degenerate, deflossil.
It's gourmet.
gourmet?
Mountain House.
What do you think?
Good one. That's
do I think?
Oliver,
Yes.
Dead Bodies 500?
Dead Body's 500. What is?
What's in your,
Where's John?
what's in his
You're
trailer?
single. I'm single. We should go propose.
What's in his trailer? Dead Bodies 500?
I couldn't either. Yeah, you're right. Forget
Do
it.
you remember when you asked us last night,
Oh shit.
Dave?
Worse, she'd run you over
Anyway,
after you hit
fuck.
the ground.
Anyway, Dave asked us last night what we thought was in his trailer, and we guessed Dead Bodies, and nobody answered.
Dead Body's 500.
Dead Bodies 600? My wife guessed
What is
mushrooms.
in Dave's trailer, Alex?
My wife guessed mushrooms, but he's not sharing. We heard it was gummies.
No, here, you
Burning
want me
your
to hold it?
finger.
Yeah, I use
You
that
want him
more
to
than
hold it?
anything.
Hey, he said, do you want him to hold it?
We're
Yeah,
good.
you got pizza here. You got Mexican food, and yeah, we're eating Mountain
Yeah, the
House.
fish con-
Okay, I get it. I'm lost. What the fuck is our problem?
So if you've ever used a Triangia alcohol stove, you know sometimes they can be a pain. So unfortunately you can't see the stove, but you'll get the point in this coming up section. The lid would not go on and put out the fire of my spirit burner. And well, you'll just see what ensues.
Subdue.
Not light the field on
Subdue.
fire.
That's kind of a cool
what is that
setup,
smell?
though.
Hold on.
That's a hot smell.
Watch this.
Well, he's burning brush.
Watch out, watch out,
Yep,
watch
you
out.
got
Look
it.
at this.
Oh,
Turn it over.
you know what the problem is here? You have two rocket scientists trying to put out a fire.
Yeah, this is what happens when you hire real specialized people. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Okay, you guys turn the cup over and just put it over the top.
You're gonna light this whole fucking field on fire.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, there
it's
we go.
under control. The scientist found his way.
You could have killed us, you know that.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm not videotaping. Oh. I should show you some of the videotaping I did yesterday on the race.
Hey guys, anyway.
Hey, how come you keep shining the light at us? Could you please,
You asked to be on film. Now you're on film.
oh,
Don't
boy.
get shy. He's not shy. Dave is not shy. Many thinks he's not shy. He told us we're derelicts and some other word I didn't understand.
Why he wants us to lick Daryl, I don't know.
Watch this.
So the next morning, my wife was supposed to fly into Spokane, Washington, which was about 200 miles away. I woke up at like 4 o'clock to go do it. Everything was frozen. And, well, let's just say I didn't make it to pick up the wife by 9 o'clock. Luckily, she had some friends that picked her up.
Oh, he's finally up. So
I've
much
been
for
up.
picking up the wife. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be there at 9. Yeah, right. Look at this.
Suck it. Sometimes you have to take a piss before you put up with all this shit, but not here. We just get it right away.
The whole story.
That's right. It's
He's not
YouTube
getting the whole
friendly.
story.
What is the whole story?
God, I don't have time. We'll address that tonight. When you're exhausted and mentally broke down, we will probe.
The brainwashing will begin.
This is the inner workings of a rally motorcycle situation here that, well...
Okay, there we go.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. No, thank you for thanking me.
Oh, of course. Oh, he just thanked you with that.
There he's going.
Paco Pete just likes to keep turning his backside to...
I'll show you some.
I call him Diamond Dave. I know that's not the name.
No, it's Super Dave.
Super Dave, not Diamond.
No, not Diamond.
Not
It used to be Diamond because I had a diamond earring.
What's going on, my favorite Brapsters? Hey, I just wanted to take a moment, thank my Patreons for supporting the channel. That's pretty much the only way that this channel will keep going through the next year, for sure. There is also Ko-Fi link down below if you have a one-time little spare $1 or $100, whatever you can afford. You can do that one time with Ko-Fi. If you want to do it monthly for $1 or more a month, I will put your name on as many videos as I can roll up there. And just to thank you for supporting the channel, because seriously, that helps determine whether or not that this channel will be going next year. So if you don't love the channel, you probably wouldn't have made it this far into the video, but if you don't love the channel, don't worry about it. And you know, I appreciate you all, even if you can't or don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do in turn is start not putting ads on my videos. At least during the middle of the video, there might be one before or after. That way you can watch the video, don't have to worry about the ads. But now we're gonna get into a little bit what's coming up. And then at the very end of this, we'll just show you some wisdom from Randomly Trees, who I do think you should check out his YouTube channel. All right, thanks again. Let's get back into it right now, baby. Well, I'm on vacation with Miss Brapp in Washington. We got a special hotel room. Yeah, Lightning's parked in the handicap because we booked early as member rewards and asked for a ground level. Well, at the ground level, there's a handicap. But now we're locked out of our room because the keys don't work after 5 minutes. So, Randomly Trees was just telling us his name's about marijuana?
Nope.
No?
It's the nerdiest origin story you'll ever hear.
Were you riding nerdy?
Nope. So I was just looking for a name to use that was not going to be used anywhere else. And I figured the best way to do that is to break the rules of the English language. So I took an adverb randomly, which is supposed to describe a verb or an adjective or another adverb, and made it describe a noun, trees. The nerdiest origin story.
I do not follow a goddamn word he just said, but you heard it straight from the horse's randomly mouth. Do you comprehend your...
I was picking up what he was putting down.
Okay, it's just me, apparently.